Well, good morning. This is the Family Cobb Show. We're back on the broadcast again. And today, we're going to be talking about some sad news about the Ackerman School. Hope I said it right. The high school Ackerman School. And we want to talk about what was going on with the school today. And we want to pray for the family who lost their loved ones. It was a tragedy loss. And I just want y'all to know that we are so sorry that y'all lost y'all people. The young girl did survive in the hospital, but the young man did not make it. We're praying out for the family, and we're praying out for them. Well, today's topic is talking about what's going on with the news. And I'm so glad I'm back today because I want to talk about more what is going to happen and what is going to happen today. This is my second episode of the broadcast, and I just want you to know that we are going to keep praying for the family who lost their loved ones. Kids don't have to go back to school till January, so they have a whole week off because of that shooting was happening. It was just, it was just so, I was crying out and praying and making sure that someone is going to get justice for all of their kids. And we're going to get justice for all their kids. And I'm telling you guys, you guys are going to be not happy with the results that the parents and the child, they're in custody right now, trying to find out when they're going to get justice for their kids. Now, you guys know what we talked about, hanging out with your family. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that the next weekend. And I want you guys to be connected with the broadcast today. And then I want you guys to be ready for what's going to happen in 2022. Now, I'm going to be here on the broadcast every once a week, every Friday, okay? But we're going to get this out of my way. I had to plug up my phone. But what I want to talk about, we have to stop hurting our people. I'm going to say it like this. We got to stop hurting our people. A lot of people are still hurt from that because someone else is getting hit by one bullet, and it should not be the kids, and it should not be the parents, and they should be going home safe from school, or you losing your mind because someone did something to you. So that's the type of stuff that the parent don't want to do. The parent don't want to lose their kids every single year. Every single year, they're not there for Christmas. So they're not there for Christmas and every day. But on the better days, where were you guys at when the shooting was happening? So I don't even have my papers with me, but next week we're going to talk about stopping the violence on next week of broadcast. But what I want to talk about today is, when are we going to stop killing our kids? When are we going to stop doing that? I felt like it's hurting me. It's hurting me because I get a lot of phone calls saying that they're losing their kids. And I was threatened by a lot of people. They said, the Family Cobb Show tomorrow, they said, well, how can we stop this? How can we do this? How can we share the information while we losing our kids? Now, I don't know if you guys know about this 20-year-old man that was taken by a police officer, right? She didn't have the right to tase him. She didn't have the right to shoot him, but it hurt her so bad that she didn't mean to do this. And I have to watch that. I was on my TV and I said, you know what? I want to talk about this today. I want to talk about that today. And his name was White. His last name was White. Dante White. That's his name. Dante White. He was 20 years old. No weapons in the car. Nothing. He was in his car. And I kind of felt like it was shocking to me because he lost his life. He lost his life. He lost his life. And I keep telling y'all, the parents, he had a daughter, and it's going to be too hard for her daughter. It's going to be too hard for his daughter to say that her dad is not there anymore. Because somebody hurt him. Somebody got into him. Somebody hurt him. But we have to hesitate because when you go into a better place and you see somebody there and they're pulling you out of the car, all you have to do is get him out of the car safely and talk to him. But you did not do it. You refused to kill him for no reason. We have to stop the violence. Okay? It's time for you to put away the guns. But you have to stop the violence. You have to put away the guns so the people can show you where are you going. Right? So now that's out of the way, now they're saying the officer is not guilty because she didn't mean to do that. She took somebody else's child. And the mom is crying and she's upset about it. But starting this week, I'm gonna let you guys hear the recording, and I'm gonna let you guys hear the recording next Friday because I want you to hear this. For those of you that tuning into my broadcast and you follow my channels and you guys are working hard for me to do this, I have to tell my people, we got to stop doing this. We got to go to different cities and say, listen, we got to march. It's time for us to march. It's time for us to get ready to march. So you gotta make sure that you're ready to march. When you're ready to march, you gotta put more time and more effort to it, because a lot of people are gonna sit here and look at you and they're gonna say, we gotta stop the violence. We gotta march. We gotta get justice. We're fighting justice for them. We're fighting justice for them. And it's because that they don't know what's going on with your people, and the fact that you are doing what you want to do, you have to be notified to say that I'm sorry to the people, I'm sorry to the family. This never would have happened because she tased him. It's not because that you in a better spot, but when you shot him, he took off and hit another vehicle. But y'all didn't do their job. These police were supposed to protect their family, but they never did their job. And this go out for the family who lost their loved ones, because they didn't want nobody else to know what was going on with that. So I'm just saying, you know, let them people know. Let them people know that where you are doing now is because that you in a better spot, and you're saying to yourself, I'm sorry for doing that. When you weren't there, when we would have stopped this, we would have put them in handcuffs. That's all we should have did. But you did it right your way. You did it your way. You wasn't supposed to. You were supposed to train this lady. Officer Kim didn't mean to do that. She was crying. Now she's got to go to jail. And I was telling these people calling me on my phone, they said, what's up, man? What's up, man? Are we going to do this show or not? And I say, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to do the show today. This is second to broadcast. This is episode 2. You know, this is the Family Cobb Show episode 2. So you got to understand that when you are in a better place now and you're seeing somebody and they're talking to you for a half an hour, they want to know what's going on with your story. They want to know what's going on with the world. They want to know what's going on with our town. Why our kids are getting hit. Why are they losing their life? It wouldn't supposed to happen like that. It's not the time for them to go. It was the parents that was supposed to go. They're not after for the kids. They're after for the parents. They're after for the parents because they're doing something that they weren't supposed to do. And the fact that they're gonna miss Christmas, they're gonna miss New Year's Eve, they're gonna miss their birthdays, they're gonna miss the Christmas presents. 6 kids died, and probably 13 kids that died. 20 kids had died from gun violence. From different cities, from across the world. Stuff happened like this in high school, in Alchemist High School. When I saw that, in my mind, it shocked me because this young girl survived from her shots from her room. She survived from that. And I wanted to call Alchemist School and tell that little girl that I've been praying for her. She survived. But now they know that they got the suspect already. They're mad at him because he said he was going to do something to these kids. That loan that he did what he wasn't supposed to do. But I know you mad, and I know you didn't understand it, but I know you hurt, and I know that you didn't understand. But now you know that when people are going to sit there and they're going to look at you the way they're looking at you now, you're in trouble. If I was to go over there and put some balloons out there for the people and say that we're going to fight this, we're going to get justice for this, we have to show them where we are. We are going to have to show them where we are. We're not going to sit there and tell them that we're going to get justice. We got to go to court and fight this. We got to find out why our kids are getting hit like this. We got to find out what was going on. To last minute, you have to sit there and make sure that he is getting a count of where he's supposed to be. That's how many people are. That's how many people are. They keep saying he brought a weapon into school. He waited it. All of them did not survive because they lost their loved life. They lost their loved ones because you felt that you was taking, but they don't understand that you was taking, but you was taking, they was taking. You don't know what was going on with that. You can't get mad with that. But now you're saying to yourself, I did it. I want to interview more people than this, but I did it. You're on the air. Hello. Yeah, I'm on the air. I'm letting the people know right now. I'm letting the people right now on my broadcast show. You guys got to be ready for this. This is a facility to have people to say, listen, come watch the family broadcast show. Come watch the Family Cobb show. Where are we going with this? They're going to get justice for them. They're going to get justice for them. But now it's time for you to pay for that. Right? It's time for you to pay for that. But now watch this. Watch this, because this is going to be a long video today. Now watch this. I seen the tragedy of the school. I seen the balloons out there. Kids are going to take they're going to take a break and go back on January because the school is closed because of the tragedy right now. They lost one kid. He died from that. He plays soccer and bowling and golf. He died from that room. And we want to pray for the family and let them know we're so sorry that he lost his life. He lost his life. They're not going to be able to graduate. He's not going to be able to graduate. He's not going to be able to graduate, but his mom and his dad and his brother and sister will get his diploma. It's sad. And it hurt me because I would have called the high school and said, what can I do to help y'all? They won't say, pray for them. Yes, I will pray for them. But now that we are looking for another chapter, I don't even know where we're going to be at, to be honest with you. It's almost 2022. And we're still in 2021. These kids were supposed to graduate. They're going to be honored by their legacy. They're going to be honored by their legacy. And they're going to get justice for them. They're going to get justice for them. But now they want you to work hard and be a fight and be where you are going to be. Because I don't want you guys to be hurt, and I don't want you guys to be unacceptable. Be mad at the shooter. Be mad at them. So I wish I had somebody on the phone to talk about that with me, but we'll have somebody on the phone with me next week because I want to get to the bottom of this. I want to get to the bottom of this. I want to get to the bottom of this because it's no way that this predator who did this to these kids for nothing. They have done nothing to you, but you hurt their loved ones. You hurt their loved ones and they did not appreciate it. Because you did not think about your family. Think about your future. But you know for a fact that you did it. Pick up that phone and call your mom and said, come get me out of school. We just had a shooting today. But you guys gonna get justice for everybody. Everybody's gonna get justice. Everybody's gonna get justice. Everybody is going to get justice. Because there are going to be more problems that you're going to be doing. And I know. I know. Y'all probably say, Family Cobb, this is a morning show. Well, you got to work hard. You got to work hard. You got to work hard. I got to work hard. And I do what I have to do. Because doing what you want to do with your life and take care of your life, work hard. Work hard. That's why children, when they go outside and play, they stay where they're supposed to stay with. Stay with your parents. Don't go anywhere with no strangers. Because they don't know where you at. But stay with them. Stay with them. Just stay with them. Don't answer the door. Don't answer no calls. Don't do nothing. Tell your parents who called. They'll look on the phone ID. Don't send them your address. Don't send them the location. Don't do that. They're going to come find you. Let me go get my phone, you guys. Stay put. I'll be right back. It's 11:30. And I want you guys to know where you're going to be at when kids are not going to be at their school right now. And we want to pray for them kids who lost their loved ones. Okay? We want to pray for them. We want to pray for them. Before I end my broadcast today, we want to pray for the who lost their loved ones. If this is you on my broadcast today, I want you to know. I want you to know that we're there for you. We're there for you. The topic was stopping the violence, but we have to be ready for it. We got to be ready for it. Well, as I get ready to end this broadcast, today I am having Friday night. We're back to Friday night service. Friday night service will be starting from 6 o'clock and will end at 8:15 tonight. We'll be done by 7:30. And be ready. Be prepared for the word. Be prepared for the word today. And I will be talking about Love My Grandma tonight. We'll be talking about stopping the violence on part 6. That's what we're going to be talking about, part 6. Be ready for that. I will be live streaming on that. Be ready for it. This is the Family Cobb Show, and your host is Tamori Cobb Glenn. I am your host of the Family Cobb Show. Goodbye, and we'll see you next Friday again. This is the Family Cobb Show. We love you. Goodbye. And by the way, make sure you guys can subscribe to the Family Cobb Show. Hit that notification bell. If you want to send me an email, we'll put my email on the side of my YouTube channel, and we'll put the names on there so you guys could be ready. We'll see you next weekend. Have a good Friday. And I'm so glad it did not snow. I'm so glad it did not rain. But happy Friday to all of my supporters for the Family Cobb Show. I am working on getting some more staff to work with me. And this is my dream. This is what I want to do when I grow up. Have my own broadcast studio. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week.